Hey guys, it's Brian here again with another ceiling fan video, and what I have for you here today is a Encon Crompton Greaves high breeze ceiling fan from I believe the 1970s, possibly 1980s. I'm not entirely sure. It's got wood blades, as you can see, that are in pretty bad need of refinishing. The motor is a cast iron spinner motor. It's an industrial fan motor, as these are technically industrial fans with wood blades. It does have a nut on the bottom of the motor to adapt it for a light kit. Unfortunately, it is missing the nut or a decorative bottom plate. I'm not entirely sure what this fan in particular would have come with from the factory, because some of these had an ornate bottom plate. This one in particular is exactly how you see when I got it. It's obviously got a couple of pieces that are not original to the fan, the canopy being one of them. The lower canopy is original, and that's what the upper canopy would have looked like originally on the fan. It's just got a generic brown bell canopy on it and a brass down rod. I'm not entirely sure if that's original or not, but everything else on the fan is original. Original blades, original blade arms. Not in the greatest shape, but it runs absolutely perfect. There is nothing wrong with this fan the way that it performs. So this might be a candidate for restoration for me. For those of you who don't know anything about these fans, the Crompton Greaves ceiling fans are still made. The company is based out of Bombay, India, and Encon was the distributor for these Crompton Greaves fans back in the day. That's why this is labeled as an Encon Crompton Greaves high breeze ceiling fan. It's got a 2.8 amp motor. It's very, very powerful. I mean, this thing will move some serious air. And it runs perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with the way that it runs at all. I picked this fan up from the group trip last fall at Fanimation, and I don't remember for the life of me who the collector was that I picked it up from, so if you know who you are, I do apologize. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you recognize your old fan. But I'm very excited to have this in my collection, because ever since I first started collecting 15 years ago, I've always wanted an Encon Crompton Greaves, and these are not exactly easy to come by, at least not here up north. They're very popular down in the south, like in Florida. You see a lot of them in older homes, but up here, not so much. There did used to be a 3 metal blade Encon Crompton Greaves high breeze ceiling fan in a local antique store that has now been demolished, and I did try to get that fan, but the landowner never got back to me, so sadly that one probably has been scrapped, or somebody already claimed it or something. But now I've got this one, and this is, in my opinion, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and fire this baby up. I've got my testing rig here with the Marley variable speed control, so we're going to go ahead and turn it to low, and it's going to buzz because it's a solid state control. And I'm comfortable with this low speed. I could adjust the trim on the controller if I wanted to, but honestly, I really don't think this is bad at all. It does have a bit of a wobble to it because the blades are warped and in need of some work. But it does actually move a nice little gentle breeze on the lowest speed. So we'll go ahead and turn it up a little bit. This is about a low speed on a normal ceiling fan. Just a 3-speed pull chain fan. This would be about the normal low speed. Still moving pretty good air. Very comfortable. We'll go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Moving a little bit more air. This is about a medium speed. Moving some pretty strong air. It's pretty powerful at this speed. And this is something that I've considered putting in a permanent location in my garage, to be quite honest, because this would be a perfect shop fan, being it's beat up, but it still runs really well. Now we'll go ahead and turn it up a little more. And I apologize for the background noise. It's really windy out tonight. And there's planes flying overhead too. This is about a high speed on a normal ceiling fan. It's pretty powerful. It's moving some really, really good air. And now all the way up. And this thing absolutely flies on high. I mean, it is moving pretty fast. Surprisingly enough, it doesn't wobble. But it is absolutely cranking out air. I mean, this thing is really powerful. In my opinion, I think this moves more air than an original and a K55 or K63 fan. Being that it's an industrial fan motor, I'm not really surprised. These things are known for their performance. That's why Crompton Greaves has been around as long as it has, and it's pretty much the premier brand in Asia and in the Middle East for industrial fans. Go ahead and shut it off. Do a spin down. And the bearings in this fan are perfect. They do not make any noise whatsoever. To be quite honest, I'm almost thinking that this was at one point one of the ornate models. And the reason, correct me if I'm wrong, if you can see on the side of the fan, there's a gold line there, and it's kind of almost tapered, that part of the motor. And I'm thinking that at one point there used to be an ornate plate on the bottom of this, but it could have been a more basic model. I'm not entirely sure. So if anybody knows, I'll drop the model number in a picture at the end of the video, and I'll also put it in the description box below. And if anybody knows what this fan would have looked like from out of the box, please feel free to comment. I would be very interested to see and or hear about it. It's got a great spin down time. So that's it. That's my Encon Crompton Greaves High Breeze ceiling fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed, keep watching, more videos to come.